Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to health and health issues. Things that you need to know about your health so you maintain healthy life, inshallah, and to continue to practice that continuously so you will be able to function properly. And you continue with the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allahumma afini fi badani, Allahumma afini fi sam'i, Allahumma afini fi basari, la ilaha illa ant. That you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remove any harm from your body, any harm from your sight, any harm from your hearing. But while you're making the dua, as we mentioned before, you should be able to function as needed if you yourself committed to your health. If you practice a healthy lifestyle, what is healthy lifestyle is to follow the direction of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to follow the directions of the scholars that told you many things that sometimes we ignore and we are not following it. We talked many times in this program about stop smoking, increase activity level, eating properly, not to overeat. And if you practice these simple advices, you will, inshallah, be free of illness and you will be active so we can use your energy to propagate the message of Allah subhanahu jalla wa ala. We talked about the spine and back pain, neck pain many times before, and we gave you some tips to practice during your daily life. Last time we talked about how to carry the backpack reasonably, not to put too much weight in it, so you will be able to function without hurting your spine. Today, I like to tell you about a very important point that most of the people, they don't practice it, which is the foundation of our body. Any big building depends on the foundation of it. The first thing that you do in high rises is to establish a foundation for the high rise. If you don't have a good foundation, the whole building may not be stable. And our foundation is your foot. So look at your foot right now while I'm talking to you and see what type of shoes that you wear. And if you bring me the first slide on the screen, the foundation of our, please bring the first slide on the screen. The foundation of our body is at the foot. So if you look at this here diagram, if we don't have that proper fitting of our shoes, you may hurt your ankle, you may hurt your foot, you may hurt your joints, and that may continue all the way up to your back and to your neck. We need a proper foundation at the lower level at your shoes. So what is the best shoes that we should wear? I know that a lot of sisters like to have high heels, especially during the occasions and things that they like to dress in this type of shoes. And I don't want to prevent you from putting nice shoes on, but this kind of high pointed heels are not healthy for you. Let me say that again. They are not healthy for you. And I have heard that the one who invented the high heels was a man, and actually to hurt the women. So take that in mind and be careful not to allow men to hurt you. So don't wear that high pointed heels because it is harmful to your back. Imagine that you're walking on a very pointed heel like this one and how much stresses that put on your spine. See that one that's very long and it's very pointed. And to keep balance while you walking on these pointed heels It needs tremendous effort from your muscles, from your back, and it put a lot of pressure on your lower back. This pointed heels, when you stand on it, you will be very unstable, and actually in physical therapy clinics and orthopedic clinics, we see a lot of patients coming because of that high heels. You twist your ankle, you hurt your knee, you hurt your back. So why so? Why don't you just make a decision today to change to a healthy lifestyle? Don't put yourself at risk. Yes, you look nice, but if you put that in a proper way, you change the heel, and also you use a pretty nice ones. Let me show you some. This one's the mid-size heel. If you look at the screen, the mid-size heels that not pointed, but it is wide, like flat ones. The flat ones are a little bit better than the pointed heels. But there's a problem here also with the flat ones. Look at that one, then the blue one and the left, all the way to the left. These ones are increase the ground reaction forces. You know what's ground reaction forces? For each action, there is an opposite and equal reactions. When you put your foot on the ground, there is a weight come back to your knee and go up to your spine. It was documented that this wide heels may hurt your knee. So we have pointed heels may hurt your back, wide heels may hurt your knee. So what should we wear? What is the best type of shoes that should we use to properly fit our foot? Now, before I go there, if I get to the screen, the slide, yes, this one right here, any type of shoes that is not tied to your foot, is loose, is not stable, and should not be worn. So the sandals, if they are not tied to your foot, they are not safe, especially if you have any back problems. Please avoid this type of shoes, not to put it on. These types are recommended. It's short heel, not very pointed, and not very wide. So you get the benefits of both of them. As not very high heel too. So you can use like a small size heel, and is not very pointed, is not very wide, and that is very stable mechanically, and it will support your leg. Use a tight shoes, that if you have a shoe laces, that's better to tie on your shoes, on your foot, and not to make it loose. That any shoes that needs a lot of balance, need a lot of control, and that will increase the demand on your joints, increase the muscles working, that may hurt your foot. And also for men, same way, not only for women, don't have a high heel, don't wear a high heel, and take the flat one, short ones are much better. Look at that one, that's good. Tie your shoelace, and that will give you the benefits of support your foundation, so your body will be stable, inshallah. There are some other things that may cause low back pain. I was so happy to discuss these issues with you, and I want you to continue to follow the directions that we presented in this program, especially for your daily activities, when you lift heavy load, when you carry a bag on your back, and when you do sit and stand and move. I hope that these directions helped you to function properly in your life. And when we come next time, inshallah, I will introduce some exercises that can help you to maintain your back flexible and strong. And inshallah, till we meet again, till this time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to your program, Health and Health Issues. Up to this moment, we discussed a lot of things about the spine. We talked about the spine structure, about the diseases that may affect your spine, and how to prevent that. And we talked about many things, how to prevent it. Walking is great. Do walk, please, and stop smoking, decrease your weight, lose weight. Don't be, stay still, not doing much. You need to do exercise so you get more benefits, inshallah, to your health and to your body. Do more activity. If you have a place to run. If you have a place to play. You need to maintain a healthy spine. Today, and will be a little bit different format, we will demonstrate to you how to take care very few stretches that can relax your back and give you some ideas to start. This is a start program for your back exercise. It's not as a treatment. Again, my disclaimer every time, I ask you to consult with your physician, your physical therapist, before you do these exercises. I will go over some exercises to the lower back so it can relax your back. I'm not going to address the neck for this time, but maybe later time we can do so. But I will do some stretching for the lower back and it follow up with some strengthening. The stretching first and then strengthening. Stretching will mobilize your back, get you some mobility and activity, and you'll be more flexible from side to side and front and back. And that will follow with a strengthening exercise program that strengthen your back muscles and get you the ability to hold yourself straight. And with that, I will call Brother Sayyid to help me to demonstrate that to you. Sayyid, welcome. How are you? If you can go on your back and have your good, bend your knees. This is a good starting position when you start to do your exercise. You lay flat on your back, keep your back flat on the table or on the ground. If you are laying on the ground, it's not a problem. Don't have to be very hard surface. It's a just firm surface to lay on it. And relax your neck with one pillow under it, one pillow under your head, that to support your neck from here. And you start with a little bit of flexion. You may start with one knee. So you take one knee at a time, pull that towards you. You can use both hands to put both hands on your knee, the other hand on your knee, and you pull that towards your chest gradually, slowly. You feel that stretch under your back. You feel that, Said? Feel that? Good. So you feel that under your back. Hold that for a few seconds, and then you go back slowly down on your table. Do the other one. Same way, hold both knees, hold one knee first, and pull that. You need to feel that this area a little bit stretch it, and that will relax the muscles at this part. Go down, and then pull both of them together towards you. Hold both hands, and pull more. You feel that your lower back here is a little bit stretched, right? There you go, good, and relax. You may repeat that several times till you relax your lower back. This is very important because the pelvis, when we stand, is move forward. My pelvis right here is forward, so when I lay down and rotate the pelvis, it comes backward. It's called posterior pelvic tilt, and that will relax your lower back muscles. We need also to rotate your spine to get some mobility of your spine. So what we will do, and ask Sayyid to put the hands right here, the other hand across. So you put your hands across the chest, bring both knees together, and then you move them to the opposite side. And while you're face to this side, get your face to this side. Keep your shoulders on the ground, not move first, and stretch, reach all the way down. So your face the opposite to your legs, and then come back, rotate to the opposite side, your face opposite to your leg. That will help you to rotate the lower part of the spine right here, and that will get you some mobility that to increase your flexibility. You know, when you stand and you like to move from side to side and you feel tight in the morning, this exercise will help you to regain mobility. Some people will look for that click. That don't look for it. You don't need to hear that noise. That noise is not nice to hear. So just make it. You don't have to hear the pop. Doesn't have to. All right, come back here. How's that side? Good. Alhamdulillah. So what we did here is to tighten. I need you to tighten your stomach. Hold it tight. Hold that tight. Take a deep breath and relax. And then go out. So tighten your stomach and then let go. Tighten again. Tighten your stomach. Tuck your stomach in. Take it in. Good. And relax. So what we do here, when you lay flat in this position, you relax your back muscles and you need to reduce the amount of fat and materials in your stomach. And that will come with tighten it. You need to tighten. You need some tone of your abdominal muscles. That tighten your stomach here. Tighten it. امسك بطنك جامد. أيوة ما تخليش down inside. أيوة. Good. So you tighten your stomach till you create tone that can support your abdominal muscles. From the same position, we can do a lot of other things. But you start with that, and then you will continue to do more exercises to strengthen your back. In this position also, you can cross your leg, one on top of the other one. This position will stretch your muscle. Let me do the other one so it'll be easy for the camera to pick it up. Do this right here. And that you should feel stretch on this, on the buttocks right here. This pain right here is sometimes tightness of the muscle called here piriformis muscle, and that comes from the lower back. And this type of tightness may produce pain similar to the pain that's coming from your back. Very easy position to stretch. Put leg the other one, and you will raise this leg up, raise it up, more as much as possible, and then you go back. Hold that. And Saeed, can you hold your thigh right here? In the other hand, pass it from here and hold the thigh from here. Pull it towards you. You feel the stretch right here? You feel that right here? Yeah. حاسس انت في شد هنا؟ Good. And that the stretching of the muscles on the buttocks for this side, that would release your sciatic nerve. If you have pain going down to your leg, that might be the type of stretch that you need to do. This is very simple exercises that you can start with, and you continue as your case permit. If you feel pain or increased pain, please stop the exercise. Don't continue with it till you consult with your doctor or your physical therapist. I will ask Said to turn over on your stomach. When you lay on your stomach, you need a pillow under your abdomen so to support your lower back and prevent overarching of your lumbar spine. If you start in this position, you put your arms in this position right there. Good. Your elbows like at the lower part of your shoulder, your hands straight down, and then now you drop down your thoracic spine. You remember when we talked about the spine, and most of us have that hump or kyphotic posture. This exercise is very helpful to reduce that. So you drop that down, and then you raise it up again, all the way. Good. Keep your head a little bit here. There you go. And go down. Go down again. And you raise it up more. Raise it up. Great. Don't raise your elbow. Keep your elbow down. In this position, you don't need to raise your elbow, but you raise the upper chest only. Lift this up and go down. Go down. One more. Raise up and go down. And if that goes well with you, no problem. You have no pain. You may advance that by pulling your hand a little bit backward, the other hand, and then stretch the whole back. So you raise all the way, you lift it up all the way, all the way, all the way, and that will strengthen the muscles of your back and give you some flexibility of your lower back muscles, your back area. Go all the way down and come back again. You may do that 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the evening, and that will give you very flexible, very strong back and will allow you to enjoy your life. You may advance that exercise by staying on your 4. Can you go on your 4? على الأربعة كده، على الأربعة. On your 4 is more stronger than the other one. So if you stay in this position, keep your back flat, keep your knee at the right angle. So you keep that here at the right angle and the shoulder at the right angle, and you start raise one arm at a time. So you raise your arm and you go down, and then you raise your arm and your leg and alternate. So you alternate between arms and leg, lift this up, keep your back straight. This is the type of exercise that can strengthen your muscles and get you stronger. Can you go down here to the side? That's good. That's good enough. So we got the... This is the type of exercise that you can use to strengthen your back. There are some stretching, especially the front muscles. You know how to stretch your hamstring. The front muscles are important too. So let's stretch the quadriceps. Standing here, hold your hand, hold your leg, and take this back. When you do this exercise, don't lean forward, because that will not, you don't do that. You stand up straight, and then you pull your leg backward slowly till you feel stretching. How does that feel? Good? Thank you, Said, for helping me, and that was great. I will see you, inshallah. Thank you so much. Brothers and sisters, that examples that how can you yourself be involved to get your strength back, to mobilize your back, mobilize your spine, and increase the strength of your spine. If you practice that regularly, you will feel different. I need you to practice it. Try this type of stretching and see how that will help you, inshallah, in the future. It is great to have this experience with you, that we went over many health issues, and I hope that benefited you somehow. And while you're taking care of your body, take care of your mental status, your spiritual status, continue to increase your iman, increase your strength, and I hope, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring us all together while we are in strong spirit, strong physical power, to together inshallah in جنات عدن عند مليك مقتدر. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.